Hello gamers, today I'm gonna showcase real quick low level farming slash grinding on Buccaneer, current level 126, which is not a lot, rocking very mediocre gear. I do have Mark of an Hurricane. Decks overall, shitty work gloves, shotgun hat. We have a pet, useful to have of course. Let's take him out before I die. Let's misclick into cash shop. Okay. So, we don't have a lot of accuracy right now. We're dealing with 218 and we're under level for the golden guys. Alright. But we can pop a consumable, either basket or candies. That will allow us to hit the golden guys semi-reliably. It's not gonna be 100% because we're 126 only and they're 130. But the silver guys are completely fine. So the skill build is as follows. I decided to go into orb first right away because it's a good balance between single target damage and cleaving. It's not pure AoE, but it's cleave. I have 1 point in Dragon Strike for getting the bubble faster up. You can still use the somersault, but by this point you probably use it so much you hate it already. The upside of Buccaneer or Marauder is you can farm for pretty much free on the easier monsters if you're not taking a lot of damage by just draining away during the orb. And also you can use this ability called MP recovery, which is kind of underrated in my opinion because it converts your life into mana, so then you don't have to use any mana potions whatsoever. So for now I'm not putting any points into ST and demolition. I probably would if I was hunting like Headless Horseman or something of that nature, but I'm not. And I have 1 point in speed infusion to get our fastest attack speed possible on pirates. And probably if you want to go do group content, you would go 11 points in speed infusion as quick as possible, right? But then you have to decide what you want to do. So the gameplay on Buccaneer is as follows. You corkscrew. Word. I ended up behind the shelves. You corkscrew and you dragon strike to get your charge as quick as possible. As you can see, the charge is going up really fast. Now we're fully charged, right? And we orb. We just spam orb. Stuff is getting hit. Some stuff is getting missed. That's the nature of this grinding zone. They have pretty high accuracy requirements. Grinding to conserve some of the HP potions. The nice part about Buccaneer is we have decently high avoidance. So as you can see, I just had 3 misses, 4 misses in a row, 5 misses in a row. Finally I got hit, which is pretty good because it conserves your potions. But if you want to sacrifice a little bit of XP per hour, you can. Oh, I got dangerously low now, but I potioned manually. If you want, you can conserve your training potion money, mesos, by just training, which is not. It's surprisingly not that bad on your XP per hour. I've done some comparisons before on threads when I was just a marauder still, but probably in this place it's not really worth it because you don't want to hog this training zone, just slowly, you know, grind away. But it's always an option, you know. Okay, now our mana is like half right now, so I'm gonna press MP recovery, sacrifice some of the life. Can keep blasting. Boom, boom, boom. Probably it would be most efficient here to go with the duo, Dude showing up just now. Now orb is done, so we corkscrew, dragon strike, corkscrew, dragon strike, corkscrew, dragon strike. My speed infusion was down, so I got hit. But if you have your speed infusion and your booster up, you can keep doing this combo and you'll almost never get hit unless you miss time. Which can happen, because the timing is very tight. You have to immediately dragon strike after corkscrewing. We're back to grinding. The nice part about orb is that it has a since it has a range. For some reason, I'm not sure why is that, but even though those monsters, the big giants, they have like how much 100,000 HP or something. Even though they have this much HP, when they get hit for the tiny number from orb, they still get knocked back. Look at the golden giant behind. He got hit for like 2000 and he got knocked back fully. Which I'm not sure if that's a bug or is that supposed to work like that, but so sometimes you have entire pack of 6 monsters or something. They're just out of your range, just out of their range actually to hit you, but you're just spamming orbs at them and you're safe and conserving them potions, right? That's pretty cool. Another cool part about buccaneer is comboing barrage with the stun, but for now there's not much use for it because bosses are stun immune and there's not many grinding spots to use it, but I can show it in a couple seconds. Let's finish this pack off. There's more people spawning. Hey guys, speed infusion is down, gotta keep that in mind. Currently I am assembling some dex gear. I really aim to get high dexterity overall, so I can ramp up my accuracy even higher. Not sure it's the most efficient thing, or should I just get just more levels, which will fix the accuracy problem. For now I'm just using the consumables for accuracy. Candy is enough. Candy is way cheaper than the basket. And I'm playing with what I have with the amount of accuracy I do have right now. I'm mostly not missing too much, so it's possible to grind here. But it might be wise to just go 2 floors lower on the silver spearmen, because those you hit 100% of the time. Since recently the bubble got fixed, and it actually gives you correct amount of accuracy back. So this is the grinding, pretty straightforward, all things considered. I think there is possibility that the Dragon Strike is more optimal for pure grinding, but I wanted to have flexibility of the single target DPS and the cleave, so that's why Orb is perfect for my needs. And I only have level 1 Dragon Strike, right? So I only have 4 targets on it. Ideally you want to get to the 6 target limit breakpoint, but since we're a buccaneer, we are very starved for points in the 4th job, like really much, even more than almost any other class, I believe. So this is the card we're dealt with. Okay, so I wanted to show the the barrage and backspin blow. There's a perfect target below. As you can see, this dude here, if we just barrage him, these are numbers, right? They're all yellow. You can stun him and immediately follow with barrage. And then each number will have a chance to crit, which results in pretty good damage output. So if you were even to have sharp eyes, it would be double dipping on every single line of damage. The same works with demolition, I believe, but demolition is sort of bugged in a way that it stuns itself, but doesn't give you the bonus damage from stun mastery, which kind of sucks. I'm not sure if it's intended or not, but it is what it is, right? Anyways, I have been manually leveling this character from level 1. I've got like, think 5 levels of leech total done on this character, which was just before golden martial waters are gonna be very hard to hit. Pop candy, let's see. Bubble. Oops. So I have gotten leech at like level 60 just before CDs. Then I spent like literally 30 levels straight on CDs, just energy blasting them away, which was very fun time for me personally. Well, the levels flew pretty fast. And then until level, I think, until I got to 120, was pretty long stretch of time on Hemas and other monsters. But either way, the class is very enjoyable to play, especially in LNPQs. You're very valuable with your knockback. You can do your thief portals in Ludibrim PQ because barrel is 100% reliable on this server. So if you don't screw up, you can just do the thief portals. Obviously, you cannot do the range attack stuff, but well, it is what it is, right? Hopefully, you have somebody ranged for LPQ. Third job is honestly pretty enjoyable on the server, considering the energy charge is actually working here. So it charges pretty fast, as you could see on the video, and energy blast feels very fun to use. It's fast, it's snappy, deals good amount of damage. Could be a little bit higher, but it's good, right? And then fourth job is as you see. Now, you could have different builds. You could have a build where you go very hard into barrage, or you could have a build that goes very hard into ST and demolition and farm or headless horsemen or something like that. I personally don't like the aspect of running behind the bosses all the time. Or maybe if you farm Rawana and other bosses, that would be very useful there. Or maybe you do group content and you just act as a mule for speed infusion, which is also an option, right? So, in the end, I think Buccaneer is very cool on the server. It's feels very rewarding to play. Feels like not boring. You're not holding down one button constantly, which has its downsides as well. If you're in group content, it's sometimes pretty hard to see what your character is doing right now or where you're standing, and that might be difficult, especially now that our HP isn't that high yet. It's gonna get buffed with the HP challenges available on the server, which is a very welcome change. And the last part is that you have to keep in mind that this is not the last iteration of the Marauder or Buccaneer yet, because the developers have said that they're currently working on Buccaneer, and it might involve very in-depth coding from their side, not just numbers change, not only buffs to the percentage of abilities and whatnot, but actually mechanical change to the game code that will make the skills function differently, as we have seen from Shadowverse or not. You can argue if it was good or not. That's a different topic altogether. But I'm looking forward to what they can come up with, and I think currently the Buccaneer stocks have not looked better than they are right now. So I would say invest into Buccaneers. They will pop the frick off, and I'm looking forward to it. So, see you in game. Hopefully, the devs come up with something huge for the class, and I'm gonna get back to grinding right now.